meet our protagonist, Nest Fair Rhys. It is the 12th century. Nest is the princess of the Welsh kingdom of Deheubarth, and she is famous for her extraordinary beauty from an early age. Our protagonist is waiting for a visit of the famous knight Owain ap Cadogan, the son of Prince Powys. Finally, the door opens, but who does she see on the threshold? This is how we imagine a knight of the Middle Ages. This image is created by numerous books and films. And this is what he probably looked like in reality. You may ask, why is he so shaggy? He looks like Neanderthal. The thing is, there was no time to shave during the campaigns, and secondly, the beard hid skin imperfections. In those centuries, smallpox was raging in Europe, and the faces of knights were pockmarked. Of course, the fact that they washed 3 times a year is just a legend and nothing more than that. However, they didn't wash often, especially during the campaigns. Also, underwear and clothes were not changed for a long time, and they were not washed, but only cleaned. In general, a knight on a white horse didn't smell like violets. One of these knights on a white horse appeared in front of the Princess Nest Fair Rhys. The knights themselves didn't care what they looked like or what they smelled like. Women's opinions didn't bother them at all. By the time the famous knight arrived, our protagonist was already married to the Anglo-Norman knight, Gerald of Windsor. So, on Christmas Day, 1109, a knight who was a distant relative of our protagonist came to visit them. Owain was so captivated by Nest's beauty that he and his 15 companions attacked their castle in gratitude for their hospitality and kidnapped Nest and her children. It should be noted that the Nest's husband was a knight too, but according to legend, Gerald ran away through the latrine when Owain attacked the castle. According to legend, Nest appeared in front of a gang of knights and said, "The one you are looking for is not here, he has escaped." These words angered the noble knight so much that he immediately assaulted Nest and took her and her children to his hunting lodge. How do you like such nobility? If you think that life with famous knight was a pleasure, then you are mistaken. They served to an inaccessible beautiful lady, but the woman next to a knight was considered a vessel of sin in the Middle Ages. In fact, a woman had only one right – to give birth and raise children. Domestic violence was encouraged by public morals. The Prince of Powys urged his son to release the captive, but he didn't listen. Nest only managed to convince her captor to let her children go to their father. Her husband didn't calm down, and her abduction caused a real war. The Normans invaded Powys and conquered its territory to the English king. Due to the war caused by the abduction of Nest, she was nicknamed Helen of Wales in the 19th century by analogy with Helen of Troy. Owain and his father fled to Ireland. However, Nest gave birth to 2 sons of Owain before she finally returned to her husband. The offended husband met the offender sometimes later and killed him. Here is a story about a beautiful lady and a knight on a white horse. Do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this story. Oh, and click on the bell so you get notified when the new episode comes out.